Welcome back to the CFM Select demonstration. The purpose of this series is to provide a tutorial that highlights key features and benefits of Continental Fan's new selection software. This video will provide a tutorial on the selection module. When you visit select.cfmfans.com, you will land on the catalog page. Simply click Selection in the title bar to open the selection module. If you've watched other videos, then you'll notice that the tutorial appears the first time we access each module. What is unique on the selection module is that the tutorial restarts anytime a new feature is shown. For example, when we make a selection, we expect to see some fan curves and maybe a data table. The tutorial points associated with these features won't be shown until those features are called by the program. You'll see what I mean as I work through an example. For now, keep in the back of your mind that tutorial points 1 through 5 are shown. To begin, we must first select a category or a product line from the left menu. You can select all to include everything in the evaluation. I'm going to expand the panel and flange fan category. If we select at the category level, all the product lines associated with that category are chosen. This means each individual model will be evaluated in our selection. For now, I will limit the results to just the APK line. In the main window, I can begin by inputting parameters. At a minimum, the design point needs to be filled in. Otherwise, a selection cannot be made. For our airflow, let me enter 15,000 CFM and 1-inch water gauge for the static pressure. The tolerance applies to both airflow and static pressure. If you don't get results, you can either increase the tolerance or manually change your input. We can use the motor fields to limit selections based on power and speed requirements. The left box is the minimum acceptable requirement, and the right box is the maximum acceptable requirement. For fans that use a NEMA motor, the speed works off synchronous speed, meaning you would enter 3600, 1800, 1200 RPM, etc. The impeller fields allow you to filter results based on diameter of the impeller or material. Again, the left and right fields indicate the minimum and maximum values respectively. For this example, let's say we need a 36-inch impeller. Currently, the material is limited to products utilizing the ELTA impeller, which is used in the APK. I'll choose aluminum for this example. There are additional fields available if you click Show Advanced Filters. The system curve option is chosen by default for the selection mode. This plots the polynomial system curve that you're used to. Changing the option to constant flow plots a vertical line for the system curve at the required airflow. Phase, frequency, voltage, IP rating, and insulation class filtration fields apply to the motor in the selection. The installation drop-down corrects the performance of the fan and only applies to products that utilize the ELTA impeller. If this field is left unchanged, type D, ducted inlet, ducted outlet, will be chosen. The temperature and altitude fields correct the performance of the fan to standard temperature and pressure. The correction is required since cataloged performance is based on density at standard temperature and pressure. If left blank, standard density will be used at 70 degrees Fahrenheit and 0 feet altitude. The default selection for the speed is standard. This means that a speed control is not used and the fan curve will not be adjusted to meet the design point. Variable means that a speed control will be used and the fan curve can be adjusted to meet the design point. This option does not affect belt-driven fans. The selection algorithm ignores this setting since combinations of belts and sheaves can be applied to achieve the design point. For now, I will use the default settings and click Submit. Notice that the tutorial restarted because tutorial points 6, 7, 8, and 9 are now shown. We could cycle through each point, but I'll exit the tutorial for now. Remember, you can always recall a tutorial using the Tools menu. The chart and table are interactive like they were in the catalog. Hovering over a curve highlights the row in the table. Likewise, hovering over a row in the table highlights the curve. You can check models to add them to a comparison or a project. You can sort the table by clicking the column headings. Notice that the column doing the sorting is in blue, and the arrow indicates whether it is in ascending or descending order. You can turn curves on and off by clicking the chart icon. You can also change the color of the curves by clicking the color icon. You can click the arrow at the right of the table or click anywhere on a row to go to the model card. That concludes the selection tutorial for CFM Select. The next video will be a demonstration of the model card. If you have any questions, please contact your sales manager or you may email me directly. Thank you for watching.